Welcome back to another day of Stop the Algorithm, where we're going to get rid of old methods and use new methods that then work later on in life for our children. Today we're going to be talking about the 9-9-10 principle that's going to be used for solving subtraction. I hate how we teach people to carry. I don't think it should ever be used. We should start with negative numbers. This is going to be a jump start for people doing any subtraction. So let's take a number like 10,000 and subtract 4,582. Now, in the traditional old style, what you would do is it'd say, I don't have enough here, so I've got to carry, but I don't have it here, I don't have it here, I don't have it here. So I'm going to cross this out, make it a 0, which turns this into 10. But since I have to carry that, this becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. But then I have to cross that out, which becomes a 9, and this becomes the 10, gets crossed out, that becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10, and then I can finally do the problem, which is 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 5 is 4, and 9 minus 4 is 5. Now, the weird thing is the 9-9-10 principle and this whole mess is actually the same thing. The only difference being, let's see if I can switch my color up here, is in the new way, when I see 10,000 minus a number like 4,582, I don't have to do all the scribbling. I just know that in any number with all these zeros, these are all going to become 9s with a 10 at the end. So I can just say 4 plus 5 equals 9, 5 plus 4 equals 9, 8 plus 1 equals 9, and the last one has to equal 10. And I'm done without any of the mess. Do it on another problem. Here we go. 1,000 minus 362 has to equal 9, 6 has to equal 9, 3 has to equal 10, 8, and you're done. Doesn't matter how big the number is, as long as there's all those zeros, it's just 9s across the board, and then the final one equals 10. And this is why it's just we can skip all the big mess. I'll show you why this works on our next episode and give you one more example here. It's just a nice shortcut. Has to equal 9, 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 has to equal 10, and you're done. Okay, so that's the 9-9-10 principle. I'll show you how it can get used in numbers other than 10,000 and 1,000. But remember, it's just a way of teaching so we don't have to carry, we don't have to mess up our equation, and that we can know things and understand things instead of just doing it because that's what we were told to do. Thanks for dropping by. I hope this helps, and more to come.